Hey everyone, it's Isabelle the YA Readers. First of all, before I start this video, I want to apologize for not posting a video sooner than this, I guess. The reason why Jamie and I started our channel here on YouTube was because she was down here where I live. It was March break. So we figured we'd start something new. And because it was March break, I had this idea that I would make a bunch of videos of books that I had recently read, reviews on them, obviously. And that didn't happen. I ended up making that one review on It Started With a Dare that is posted. But I didn't do anything other than that book review. So I really apologize for that, and Jamie hasn't posted anything yet either. But today I'm here with a review of Boy Toy by Barry Lyga, Lyga, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Jamie also read this. She actually read this before I read it. So her review will be up at some point. We had originally planned during March break that we would both have our reviews done for last Tuesday, and we would post them at the same time. But that didn't happen. So I'm here with my review of Boy Toy, and hopefully Jamie's will be up soon. So first I'm going to read the back of the book, and then I'll tell you a bit about it from my perspective, and then I'll review it. So it says, Josh Mandel has a secret. Unfortunately, everyone knows what it is. 5 years ago, Josh's life changed, drastically, and everyone in his school, his town, thinks they understand, but they don't. They can't. And now, about to graduate from high school, Josh is still trying to sort through the pieces. First, there's Rachel, the girl he thought he'd lost years ago. She's back, determined to be part of his life. Then there are college decisions to make, and the toughest baseball game of his life is coming up, and a coach who won't stop pushing Josh to the brink. And then there's Eve. Her return brings back all the memories of Josh's past. It's time for Josh to face the truth about what happened, if only he knew what the truth was. So yeah, this book is basically about a boy named Josh Mandel. He is molested by his teacher, which isn't a secret. You find this out within the first chapter, so no spoilers. He is molested by his teacher, and basically for months he's molested by his teacher. The book takes place 5 years later, when the teacher is let out of jail. She's let out early, like 5-10 years early, I think, and it takes place then, when the teacher's let out. Yeah, so I rate this a 4 out of 5. It would have been a 5 out of 5. It was really greatly written. I really loved it. The only issue I had really with it were there were two things. Firstly was the relationship between Rachel and Josh. Rachel is the girl that 5 years ago, after his molestation, after being molested by the teacher, he actually ended up molesting, I guess, another girl his age, and that's what brought everyone to realize maybe he was molested. So the relationship between Rachel and Josh, because of this molestation, and he touched her and inappropriately, it ruined their relationship, and they were no longer friends. They were best friends, and because of this, they were no longer friends. 5 years into the future, she seeks him out, and they become friends again, and they have a relationship together, and I thought that was really unrealistic. Yeah, maybe they were kind of friends on the verge of being in a relationship 5 years ago, but going through something that horrible, and then 5 years later, still liking each other, I just found that unrealistic. I don't know, maybe that's just me. The other thing was, and Jamie hated this, was the baseball in the book. Jamie and I, neither of us are into baseball. Neither of us understand baseball really. Like, I understand the basics of it, but I don't understand like the little details of it. Jamie hated this about the book. Every couple of paragraphs, there was a reference to baseball. If it wasn't a reference to a player or a certain game or something around baseball, it was his batting average, his, I don't know, his scoring average. I don't know what it was. Every couple of paragraphs, there was something about baseball. Jamie hated it. I didn't like it, but I completely understand why. I've never been molested, and I've never gone through something as horrible as this character has. But I can understand that if that were to happen, I would want a safe subject. I would want something that I can keep my mind off of that molestation. I can keep my mind off that horrible point in my life and just think about this safe topic. So for him, baseball is his safe topic, and he can put his mind to that and not worry about thinking of all of these horrible things that happened to him. So I completely understand why it was there. I just wish I could have understood it. So I'm going to see if I can find an example of it. Okay, so this isn't a spoiler or anything. I'm just going to read a little paragraph. Zick's freshman season batting average was .314. He went 33 for 105 with 10 walks and 34 strikeouts. A woman with measurements 33, 105, 34 would look mighty strange. So I don't understand what that means. I understand the woman's measurements thing, but I don't understand what a strikeout or whatever. I don't understand that stuff, but I completely understand why it's in there. Otherwise, there weren't very many bad points in this book. It was a very heavy topic. For people who aren't into heavy topics, heavy books, I really don't suggest this book for you. Honestly, it's one of those books, I don't even know if this was a banned book. It seems like a book that would be banned, just because of the rape that's in it. I wouldn't consider it banned, but I mean, some people would. But if you're a younger teen, I definitely don't suggest this. I mean, I consider myself a younger teen, but I'm mature enough that I still understand and I get it. That's all I have to say. So right now I am reading Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick, and so far I'm almost halfway through it. So this review should be up. Ooh, I don't want to give a date because I know I'm going to let that date down. But it should be up soon. I mean, it won't take me long to finish this book. It's pretty good so far. Yeah, so hopefully Jamie's review will be up soon. I'm going to go text her and let her know that I put mine up so she can put hers up anytime. Yeah, so I'll see you guys all later. Bye.